Oh, hello there. Welcome to the 19th episode of the D20 Initiative second season, Pages and Mages. We're back in Eberron in the Library of Beaconhold and about to start our final arc of the season. But before I get too much further, we at the D20 Initiative would like to take a moment to recognize that we are settlers coming to you live from Calgary. These are places with deep history and a legacy of storytelling. In the spirit of respect and truth, we honor and acknowledge that we are telling stories in the traditional territories of the Blackfoot people, the Nakota people of the Stoney Nation, the Beaver people of the Tsuut'ina Nation, the Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3, and all the people who make their homes in the Treaty 7 territory of southern Alberta. Now, let me introduce you to your team of adventurers. Your heroic players, Lilli, Zrill, Zrynsis, played by Sarah Bannister.
Hi!
Kyler Bibtek, played by Griffin Cork. Ripley Creed, played by Calvin DiSilva. And Titta and Amakiir, played by Curt McCkinstry. Kevin Cork is our dungeon master tonight, and we've got Emma Brager on sound. My name is Jason, your MC for the evening. Now, returning viewers know what's about to go down, but in case this is your first time, this is where we want you, the audience, to tell this story with us and have your hand in altering the very fate of our party. As we mentioned in the chat, this world is lousy with errant magic, and sometimes that magic affects our adventurers. We need 4 volunteers from the audience to represent that chaos. If you're interested in volunteering, type me or I will in the chat. Twisting our players' destinies is very simple to do. As a volunteer, all you have to do is choose the right moment and type speak in chat. This is a call back for together in person. Now, keep in mind you can only squeak a maximum of 2 times tonight, once in each act. For the first act, our all-knowing DM Kevin will let the audience know when squeaks can come into play, and the second act is fair game. Your first squeak will trigger an entirely random effect.
Jason, just let me interrupt you for just one quick.
Your squeak will trigger the same effect as before, so you can be strategic. Squeak at the most inappropriate time, and let's see the players scramble to make it work. It's hilarious. Or, actually help them out.
Jason,
I should also
buddy.
mention, not only are we granting you immense power over our players, but each night one of our volunteers will be randomly chosen to win a mini from our awesome partnership with Yeti Minis.
All right, Jason, we'll just
I'm just making sure I can be heard. Head over to tonight's mini is going to be a zombie owl from our DM Kevin, but head over to yetiminis.com to take a look at the other work they do. I know that you're going to want one of these beauties. I will also announce a winner at the end of the show. So again, let me know in the chat if you'd like to volunteer. And speaking of the chat, get in there. Start volunteering. I'll be chatting with folks all night, so it'll likely be better if you all chat. And if you're new and have comments or questions, ask away. As long as you're not going to be one of those rules lawyers that's just so eager to tell us about what we're doing wrong, please refrain from such comments. We greatly encourage live tweeting and the hashtags Pages and Mages and D20 Initiative, and you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. We're also available on email at D20 Initiative D20initiativeyyc@gmail.com. And big news, we have our website live at d20initiative.com. Believe it or not, we've been asked before how it's possible to donate to support us, and now you can. On the website, you'll find a lovely donate button that will bring us to our Ko-fi or KO-FI account. Okay, let's see who our squeakers for tonight will be. We've got Cinder Emma AB. Cinder Emma. I'm not going to say that again. I'm just going to say Cinder is going to be squeaking for Zrill. And we don't have any more volunteers yet in the chat, so I'm going to let Kevin kickstart things. And from there, we'll go on adventures and we'll see if we get any more volunteers in the chat. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Jason, thank you very much. For those of you who may have missed Jason's squeaking instructions, just simply type squeak in the chat, and that will give you the trigger that Jason needs to come online, interrupt, and decide the fate of one of our players. So, welcome back, everybody. We are now on the outskirts of Beaconhold. Our 4 intrepid warriors have been taking on an iron titan, the manifestation of Dunpater, a rogue servant of Ilmater that has found or lost his way and has animated this titan in order to snuff out Beaconhold. As we left everything last time, what had happened was the 4 had launched themselves fearlessly into the air, onto the shoulder, into the feet, taking on the Titan limb by limb. We have Kyler and Ripley Creed destroying the Titan's brain and now riding parrot style on its shoulder. We have Ant. What are we doing, Ant? You were zooming around, causing chaos, unleashing fire elementals, and I think you were currently flying, you're dive bombing the Titan like a deranged gnomish pigeon.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then we have Zrill, who is going in from the bottom up. She has broken open the left leg and is about to cause more chaos than athlete's foot for this ironic Titan. All right. Now, as you all just take a moment, you have a breath. You can see the effects of your past efforts on this Titan as there is a slow grinding. Kyler, Ripley, I'm going to get you guys to just roll me a dexterity check. Oh, Zrill, you as well, I'm afraid.
Okay.
A check or a saving throw?
Oh, yes, here we go. Acrobatics. Listen, I got to tell you guys, I use dexterity check because I'm old D&D. But when I say dexterity check,
edition. This is
what
fifth edition. There's so many dex checks.
Acrobatics.
You could mean stealth or sleight of hand.
All right.
Oh, good. Ripley rolled an 8.
Okay. Ripley, you tumble forward as all of a sudden the Titan comes to a sort of jerking halt and you fall sort of prone on the shoulder. As I mentioned last time, this is a massive shoulder, so you're not tipping over the edge, but you do sort of tip forward and ruin that whole pirate persona that the Titan was developing. Kyler.
Kyler rolled a 16.
Oh, so you reach over and you grab onto the metallic ear of this thing and you brace yourself as this thing comes to a sudden stop.
I'm just starfish in the canal.
All right. You can explain later what that means. Zrill.
All right, Kev.
Yeah. I mean, I got a 4, but I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Yeah, not great.
All right, Ed, as you're
Solid
zooming
start.
around, you see this, you see the Titan all of a sudden coming to a sort of a shuddering, sort of juddering halt. And from inside the left leg, you hear this kind of clunk, 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 clunk sounds, which sounds awfully like a well-armored, well-armed gnome banging around inside the hollow left leg. So, Zrill, I'll just get you. So yeah, it has a particular Zrillish sound to it.
Taking it down from the inside.
Yes, exactly. Zrill,
Imagine if I climbed up and I just fell down all those things that I climbed up.
It's like a Plinko.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pachinko machine. Zrill, just roll me a 6-sider for how much damage you take from cracking yourself.
Just 2. Like you said, I'm well armored, so just 2.
Yeah, so you bang around inside, you pick yourself up. Yeah. All right. So this thing isn't defeated, but you hear sort of gears whirring and servos pulling, and things as it adjusts to its handicapped position. Now, as a reminder, you guys have blown the chest cavity out, and you've also mostly destroyed undead brain, a gloppy sound that was coming from the head. There were some dark-type creatures working on the head, and I'm going to give you guys the option now while you have the moment. It's a little bit meta, but I'm going to let you guys trade in 2 levels of cleric spells, cleric assistance, for a short rest. So I'll let you guys choose that. The cleric can cast the spell that will actually activate the give you a short rest in 10 minutes.
How many do we have left?
You had 4 left.
Okay.
Sorry, so we're trading in a cleric spell for what is it?
I'm giving you the option to trade in 2 levels of your 4 levels that you have left from cleric casts in order to have a short rest, because the clerics can use a 2nd level spell to condense a short rest into a 10-minute rest. Now, this thing is still humming and bumping. It's not actually physically moving forward right this minute.
I've never known Kevin to be a benevolent DM when it comes to rests. So therefore, I think maybe we should take him up on it, because that means something's gonna happen.
Yeah, this kind of feels like code for.
Yeah, code
you might want to do this.
It's about to hit.
See,
the
I
fan.
try to be sweet.
Yeah.
Be sweeter, they said. Be nicer. You're killing too many people, they said. And now here what happens. Look at what happens.
Yeah, let's take a little short rest there.
Yeah, I would vote in favor for that, especially because I think the cleric is like 60 feet behind us, because we're all on this giant.
Yeah, the thing is only taking a few steps, but yeah, it's moving at a goodly clip. So, do you guys want to take your rest where you are, or do you want to condense on the ground, or do you want to join Zrill in the left leg, or join Kyler and Ripley up at the top on the shoulder?
I'm probably going to stay up here on the shoulder because I've been recently informed that the brain's only mostly destroyed.
Yeah, you get a sense that there's a little bit of, you can see a little bit of light still throbbing inside there.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to hang out.
Yeah, it feels like Kyler worked pretty hard to get me up here, so I'm gonna stay here.
Well, I will say, man, you're welcome to leave, because I don't know how to get us down. So if this is your chance, booyah.
I mean, I'll go and join them in the brain if it means that I can like beat through the leg, and I've just won this leg.
No, you wouldn't have won the leg. You would have lost the leg. You would have lost your leg.
But I stay in the leg.
All right, Ant, you are the most mobile.
I'm gonna fly down and if the portion of the leg that has been blown open by Zrill is still available to enter, I will fly down inside and join Zrill.
Yeah, she has thrown herself bodily against. She's trashed that door. That door is never shutting again.
Nice.
Thanks to this.
All right.
Yes.
This is Zrill imprint.
Yeah, it's sort of coyote style, just like metallic. Yeah, exactly.
I'm just throwing debris out now, making the place cozy.
Yeah. All right. So, what are you going to do for your short rest?
Never gotten to use this in a D20 Initiative game, but
yeah.
I will use a Wizard's Arcane Recovery. Oh no, that's long rest. Wait, no, I can use it once per long rest. Sorry. I can restore spell slots up to a combined level of 3.
Right.
So I'm going to take a 3rd level spell slot. And some hit dice, if I'm feeling crazy.
All right, Zrill.
So
Zrill, for your fighter, I think you get back your moves if you've spent any battle.
I get back my
moves.
superiority die. Yeah, for my battle master stuff.
And
then it's
you
just
can also
like
use hit dice to heal up if you want, if you choose.
I can use what to heal? Because that'd be good. I keep taking damage.
Yeah. So you have up to 7 hit dice that you can roll to replace your lost damage or your lost hit points.
Up to 7.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so. You guys are 7th level, aren't you?
Yes.
All right. Ant, Ripley?
It doesn't really affect me very much. I'm just going to kind of chill out and focus on and prep my mind for any sort of battle that's about to come.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. And Ripley?
How long is a short rest? This 4 hours?
It would be an hour. This is a condensed short rest.
Ah, yes. Okay.
And it's going to be 10 minutes. So Zrill, if you want to get your hit points back, you roll a D10 up to 7 times. See how many points you get back.
Yeah. Anyways, no, I don't think I'm doing anything specific. I'm just gonna hang out.
The thing you would get, Ripley, is the excuse me. The thing you would get is you would also get back your your life cleric. So any special abilities you have as life cleric, I believe, recharge. Can I get my rules lawyers to check on that? Confirm that for me?
I want to say channel divinities are long rests.
All right. You may or may not get it back. Just a minute. I'll take a quick look. Now, while you guys are having this...
Confirmed. Sorry. Short rest and long rest. You get it back, Rip.
Right. So any channel divinities things you may have used up, you now get them back.
Well,
as you guys feel this glow of these clerics chanting below you, you feel the energy of Ilmater surging up through each and every one of you. And as that happens, you feel your bookmarks respond to the focus and the devotion and the gratitude of the clerics below. So let's just talk about how each of you manifest your bookmark. Zrill.
Zrill, you're
Oh,
muted.
you're muted there, Zrill.
Oh, there's a lot of rolling. I figured that would be annoying to listen to.
This is what people are paying for, Zrill. They're paying for their rolling. Here, I'll do some catch up. Okay, there we go.
Good. Yeah, as the magic flows through me and as it reaches my hair, my bright red hair turns into literal fire. And I always get a little excited, but there's no one to show it to right now, so it's kind of upsetting.
So
Well, I guess
Right.
Ant is here, so I'm
Yes.
are like, because it's probably dark in here, so now we have light.
Yes. And as you're doing that, my beard like is in a braid and it unbraids and splits into 3 big pieces of hair, and they all kind of like rise up and kind of just sort of gently float in the air.
Excellent. Kyler?
My freckles on my chest join around my lungs, and they light up in the kind of inhaling constellation.
The inhaling constellation of bookmark goodness. And Ripley?
I get nauseous and I start dry heaving, and beams of light start emanating from my mouth. So it's pretty magical.
Over the edge of the giant Ripley.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, you guys are bouncing around at the top of a 120-foot Titan, so I could see it would be you need to get your Titan legs back.
Yeah.
All right. As the glow slowly fades. Sorry, did we get everybody? Zrill, did you get yourself up and pumped, feeling jacked?
So good.
So good. Oh, you also get back your action surge. If you, I don't know if you've used it up yet.
I don't think I did.
All right. So,
Nice.
audience, all 4 of them are now ready and primed for any sort of squeaking or tweaking or any other alternative you would like to propose to them for their individual fate.
We are squeakable.
You are squeakable. And as of July 31st, or June 30th, you'll also be huggable. There you go.
Yes.
So, as the glow from this warmth spell, you start to hear Zrill and Ant. You start to see these monster pistons that sort of run up and down the one side of the leg slowly start to move again. And you see the thing start to lift, and you start to get that. Just imagine that slow 1887 idea of the train starting to chunk, 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 and the piston starts moving up and down. Ripley, Kyler, from inside the brain, you see the mostly ruined, burned out husk of the brain. A glow starts to emerge from inside it as we launch into the attack on the Iron Titan. Go!
Zrill, this doesn't look good. We gotta put an end to this.
Let's do it. Are there any gears, like exposed gears, that I can see?
Yes, there are lots of gears and pistons exposed.
Okay, I pick up the door that I knocked off, and I jam it into the nearest gear.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
All right. So I want you to let me see. You're jamming the door into the nearest gear. Let's do an athletics check to see how far you can wedge that metal door into those metal gears. Now, while you were doing that, you see these 2 or 3 chutes appear, and these strange triangular flying creatures start to appear in the room. So we will also actually, and you see this happening whilst Zrill is doing the jamming. I'll give you a round to take an action before we leap into combat.
Right. I say, Zrill, you focus on what you're doing. I'll take care of these guys. And how far away are they from me and from Zrill?
You guys are in like a 15-foot hollow leg. So they are about 10 to 12 feet away from you. Zrill would be about 6 feet away from you.
All right. I'm going to cast Firebolt, but I'm going to twin the spell so that it tries to hit 2 of them.
All right.
First attack would be a 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
For 18 points of fire damage on one of them.
Okay. Yes, that's a good healthy chunk of damage.
And the second attack roll is a 19 to hit.
19 is also a hit.
For 3 points of damage on a 2d10 roll.
Well, those are 2 wildly different.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
All right. So the 19 points of damage takes out this flying, mechanical, strange, bug-eyed creature.
Nice.
The other one, though, is only slightly scarred.
I was so excited when the first one died that I got a little carried away and overambitious.
All right.
All the time, I get it.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15. Or I
Okay.
got a 15.
So initiative.
15 for the door in the
For the
gear.
door.
Oh,
Jamming the door in.
15 is good enough to jam in that door.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'll just get you to roll. Let me see. Roll me a D10. Roll me 2d10 of damage because you're really screwing with the innards of this thing.
I'm trying. 6.
So 2d10.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bad news.
All right. Sorry, I wasn't trying to
I think that
rub
was
it in.
genuine confusion.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's reasonable.
See, I was assuming the best. I was assuming that it was all right. So that you jam that door in, and it catches, and then the gears start to sort of tear at the door. It's obviously very, very solid, but it's ripping a bit, and it's still moving. It's still moving. It's definitely a little bit broken, though. All right, I'm gonna hold you guys there for a minute. We'll start in. We'll do initiative. Well, you guys will actually roll initiative, and then we'll know who goes first.
Are we rolling new initiative?
We'll get these 2 to roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
7.
And got a 14.
All right. Now, at the other end of the Titan, we have Kyler and Ripley. So this hasn't changed. There's 4 charred creatures on the ground. There's this blackened brain. You see a faint light inside it, and the only other thing that you can see is a door on the far side.
Right, so, my plan was just to fireball the whole brain again, but it feels like it might just be, self-repairing. I'm not sure what to do here, Ripley.
Gosh. Okay. So the charred bit of brain,
Yes.
it's like It's completely charred, right? Like that part isn't coming back, right?
Yeah, think of it as the first pork chop of spring on a new barbecue. I apologize to all our vegetarians.
We'll get back to what that means.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so
Actually, that was genius. I'm going to write that down. That was freaking gold.
All right.
anyways, so I
take your
think
time.
fire definitely affects it, right?
Yes, it definitely does.
I don't have any fire.
But-
Can I? This is gross. I have a dagger. Can I take out my dagger and start cutting through that brain to see if I can find the source of that light?
That's exactly what I do with the pork chop. So yes, of course you can.
Light in your pork chop?
Feel
Oh,
you're
yes.
cooking your pork chops
It
wrong.
really
That's-
goes awry. I have
that's
to
not
say,
good.
It's really an adventure.
Metaphor's falling apart.
I think the moral of this story is don't get invited to Kevin's place for the first barbecue of spring
Mhm.
on a new barbecue.
All right, so Kyler, you're gonna like stab a knife in there to see what you can sort of dig out of the.
Yeah, if it's charred and flaky, I'm gonna prune it away.
All right,
Pruning the brain.
all right. So you plunge the dagger in, and it's this soft, gushy, just as you would imagine it to be,
Yeah.
until it sort of clangs on something metallic.
Hmm. Can I tell how big it is? The metallic bit?
The metallic bit looks like it's about 2 feet around. It's like it has a cylinder shape.
Okay. I'm gonna slice. I'm gonna come back out of the brain and slice like a bigger kind of path, and go, Ripley. I think I need you to pull this thing out. I know
Okay.
it's not great, but I can't do it. I'm very small and short.
Okay, cool. What am I grabbing?
You're
It's
grabbing
like
a
it's like
metal cylinder.
tube inside this pork chop brain.
Hey, yeah. All right. I'll give it a go.
I'm gonna go around the other side of the brain and chop my way in. And if he's pulling, I'm gonna like push and
Oh,
try and
God.
give him the help action.
All right. As you, well, first of all, let's see what happens when you roll your 20s.
Okay, just general 20s.
Oh,
We have a squeak.
Uh-oh.
what great!
Who
timing.
was it? Which one?
I think it's probably gonna be one of you two.
Maybe it's Ant though.
Jason,
Jason,
you're
you have
muted.
Jason, you're muted.
Still muted.
There we go. Now I'm fixed.
Anticipation.
Okay. Ripley, yeah, you feel some errant magic about you. So if you could perhaps give us a roll.
That's a 3.
That is a 3. Where's my
You can
Your
pull anything out of any place.
thing? Your feet grow heavy like cinder blocks.
Oh,
I will
there
let
we
Kevin. I will let Kevin administer the rest of that.
Hmm.
Onward, heroes.
All right. So you feel that surge, and you start to have those dry heaves, and for each one of the dry heaves, you feel your feet get heavy and huge and bigger, and you feel this sort of rumbling. Is it potential or kinetic? I think it's potential. Power storing inside your feet.
Okay. Okay, well, what can I do? Can I use this power to pull harder on this cylinder?
Kick the cylinder!
I'll
Yeah,
let
do
you.
that.
I'll let you do a step back, and see if you can plant your foot straight into the cylinder. Absolutely.
All right.
I'll get you to do a acrobatics check for me.
All right then. It's a 7.
A 7 is actually good enough because this thing is planted in the middle of a brain. It's not
just-
going anywhere.
It's just a brain tube. Doesn't
It's a
matter.
brain tube. So you lift your heavy foot up and you bring it down like ant entering a body cavity.
Yes.
And there is this amazingly thunderous sort of Willow-Mater crack into this thing. And Kyler, I need you to make me a dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
Dexterity
Okay.
save.
Okay.
This thing's gonna have one heck of a headache.
That's a 6.
It's a 6.
Yeah.
So you are thrown to the ground by the foot of Ripley.
All right, Ripley, let's do this.
Yeah, which makes sense because you're standing directly behind it as he sort of plows this
totally.
thing in.
Yep.
And from inside the brain, there's this strange metallic figure. It's got these 4 spindly metallic arms, this huge glass bowl of a head with more brain matter inside, and Ripley basically just kicks it through the brain, creates a huge dent in it, and it lands on top of you, Kyler.
Oh, you look like Mysterio from Spider-Man.
Stereo lands on top of you and starts to flail.
Oh,
Its metallic arms. Robot
You're-
Mysterio.
you're heavier than I thought you were in the comics.
All right. We are going to... I'll get you guys to roll initiative, and then I'll jump back to where Zrill and Ant...
We're fighting Mysterio. He's the worst one.
I was picturing the little guys from Mars Attacks.
Oh, also good.
I was
Kylie got a-
picturing
Sorry, Kylie got a 13 for initiative, but I would love to hear what Sarah was picturing.
from Batman. I think it's the Arkham Asylum games. Mr. Freeze.
Oh
Yeah.
Cool Mr. Freeze design. Look at us nerds.
Yeah. Okay, Ripley, we haven't got what it looks like to you.
To me, it looks like oh boy, what's the best reference I can think of? Oh boy,
Dinner. It looks like dinner.
Yep, exactly.
It looks like a dead man.
All right, Ripley, and what was your initiative?
It is 10.
All right. So, these creatures, well, actually, it's just one creature at the moment, flies straight at you, Ant, and has this 2 tiny little swords that it is slashing and flashing down on you. The first one is a 17.
That would be a hit.
All right. We'll do the second one. Oh, that is also a hit. So, Ed, this creature slashing at you from 2 sides does 6 points of damage with each, or with the total damage from the swords. All right, and we have, I think you are next, Ant, with a 14. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
So is this thing right next to me?
It is. It's moved right over to you.
All right, I'm going to cast Sword Burst.
Oh, all right.
It needs to give me a Dexterity saving throw DC 16.
Which it fails.
So out of my beard comes these spectral blades that circle around me and slash at this thing. And it's going to
I
take...
love that. In fact, it would be cool if it's each of your little beard tendrils is holding a
Yeah, it's
a
holding like
sword.
a blade. It's just like swinging around. And it will take 9 points of slashing damage, I believe.
All right. So this thing rears back and is feeling this sort of clunky weirdness. All right. Oh, sorry, Zrill, your turn.
Okay. Well, seeing as the door is happily wedged,
Yes.
How many of these flying pyramids are there?
There's currently 1.
Oh, then I'm gonna try to hit the gear.
All right. So you're gonna turn around and wail on the gears again with the with your hammer, I assume.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Ooh, 18 to hit.
18 does. You are able to hit, so just roll that damage.
Good. Just looking at the things. That is 6 bludgeoning.
All right, so gears and pulleys, and there is a pause.
Oh boy.
And
Jason's
Jason, you are
muted.
muted. Jason is so excited to get to tell people what's going on.
I'm so quick to hit the video button, but never the mute button. It's a real paradox. Zrill, you have a squeak upon you.
Okay.
The squeak upon you.
20. Now I roll a
20.
20.
Like a nat 20?
Nat 20.
Please tell me that's the best effect. Did we make the tables like that? God, I hope so.
Yeah, it is the best effect, except
your
for all
hair-
the other.
Yeah, exactly. Your hair shines like the mane of a true hero. All friendly creatures who can see you are awestruck and are inspired. They immediately gain. Oh no, that's a. Oh no, I can say that. They immediately gain 1d4 temporary hit points.
There you go, Ant.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Onward, heroes.
I just love hitting stuff so much. Makes me feel so good.
I love it when you hit stuff too.
It's so appropriate, isn't it? Because your hair just is still on fire.
Super shiny fire.
all
I'm
right,
also going to
so-
hit it again.
Shiny fire.
Okay,
I get to hit
we
things more than
haven't
once.
forgotten those hits, but
Okay.
just roll the d4 to see how many temporary hit points you and
okay.
get.
2.
2. I'll take
All
it.
right, Ent.
Do I roll?
No, we'll do just
Okay.
we'll let her do. It's her hair.
Right.
My hair. Okay. What next? Gonna
you were
hit it
going to hit
again?
it.
I'm going to hit
You
it.
bet.
Let's do it. Oh, it's another 18 to hit.
All right.
I'm still using the hammer. It just seems more appropriate. Ooh, for 13 bludgeoning.
Oh! So gears and pulleys and pistons fly out of this mechanism that runs up the inside of this thing, and it's juddering and it's going off at odd angles. It's still sputtering along though, and as you guys are in the middle of this combat, you can feel yourselves being lifted and dropped as this thing starts to again continue its walk towards the city. All right, we'll do another round. What happens is another 2 of these creatures pop out of those tubes.
Thanks.
And, right, we have one that's badly damaged and 2 more that are coming up. Now, one of them is going to move over to... Oh, dear. Zrill, they totally miss you.
Haha.
Mhm.
And the original one is... What is... this is be a 14, Ant. Is that a hit?
No, because I have my mage armor out.
All right. And the other one is a miss as well. All right. So final one is an 11 and a 21. So that is a hit
Yes.
just for 1. So you take 3 points of damage from this thing slashing at you.
Aha.
Are they like little cocktail swords? Like the ones you get in drinks?
Yeah. But Ant is delicate.
I am.
Yeah, but they're dipped with poison.
But they're dipped in old cocktail juice. Ant, you are next.
All right. I will.
So you have
sword
one
burst
wounded.
again.
Yeah, you have one wounded. You have another one fresh, and one's over top of Zrill that she's trying to bat away as she's trying to. Well, she's doing
All right,
whatever she wants to do.
I will sword burst again and just keep these daggers whipping about around me.
All right, so
So-
you're whipping your beard around.
Yeah, just flicking that thing all over the place. So anything, if there's 2 within 5 feet of me, they both have to give me a dex save.
All right, looks like one succeeded and one failed. You said 14 was the DC?
DC 16.
Yeah, that's all right. So one succeeded and one failed.
All right, and the one that failed is going to take 7 points of slashing damage from my pointy beard.
All right, so you catch the fresh one and cut him down a little bit.
Yes.
Zrill.
So you say there's one hovering near me now?
Yes, and has been sort of slashing at you twice, but missed you or banged up against your armor.
All right. Well, I will address this. I will try to hit it out of the air.
All right.
Ooh, 9 to hit.
That's a good hit, but it doesn't quite hit this thing.
All right. Then I'll try with the sword, because I was hitting something stationary, so I'll blame that. Nat 20! Nat 20!
Ooh, a nat 20. We are cooking with... All right. So, roll your damage, double it, add your strength bonus, and then we'll also roll on the crit hit table, which I think is like... I don't think we do this very often.
No. Okay, that's 15 slashing damage then.
Oh, 15 slashing damage. You slice into this thing heavily and catch a lot of its gears and wires are starting to hang out. And roll one of the 20-sider, please, for the crit.
12.
All right, so not only did you crack this thing open, but parts of it are continuing to flow out, and it will continue to lose an additional 1d4 hit points every time. Well, why don't you roll me a 4-sider right now and see what sort of damage, additional damage you do.
2.
2!
Love dude.
So the damage that you're inflicting on this thing stops as it pauses in midair and drops to the ground.
I did it!
Activated. Now you have one more hit this round. You can take on the gears, or you can go over and slash on one of the two things that Ant's facing.
Oh, there's 2 around Ant.
I got this. Don't you worry. You focus on what you gotta do.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the gears.
All right.
Hammer.
Oh yeah.
For 11? Is a big thing right in front of me?
It is a big thing right in front of you, and it's not so much whether you can hit it or not, it's whether you can hit a vital part, and I'm afraid that doesn't hit a vital part. It's just banging up against the metal. All right, we will jump over to Kyler, Ripley. Kyler, what was your initiative? I'm sorry, I didn't write it down. I got Ripley's is 10.
I believe I had 13.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so this thing is this sort of glowing brain, and you see 4 different lights inside this brain. There's a red light and a white light and a blue light and a green light.
Mm.
They're dancing around inside, just hidden inside this brain matter. And Kyler, I'm gonna get you to issue me a saving throw. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Can I tell if this is a spell?
Can you tell if it's a spell? You definitely feel some sort of magic compulsion or enchantment come across you. Yes.
I love it. I'm gonna cast Counterspell.
Okay.
So if it's a 3rd level spell, it's negated immediately. If it's higher than that, we have to have a different conversation.
No, it was not higher than a 3rd level spell. So
he's still on top of me, so I'm just gonna like smack his globe. No spells.
all right, so it kind of disrupts him. However, he has 2 metallic arms. He or she or it has 2 metallic arms that scrabble for you. And okay, so it manages somehow to fumble its hit as it's trying to get you, as it's lying on top of you. I'm not sure how.
I'm just hanging on its back. like I'm just kind of out of reach of the arms. Oh,
right.
Oh,
all right. Get you to roll me an 8-sider, please, Kyler.
8-sider. I got a 4.
All right. So it inflicts that damage on itself. So it This thing has got this big dent in its chest, and one of these arms, as it's flailing around trying to get you, sort of hits up against this glass globe, and there's a faint crack inside it. Ooh. And there is a strange echoing squeak in the air.
And this one would be for Kyler.
Nice, I love it. Oh, I have to roll dice. Sorry.
Yes, you do.
Here we go. That's a 13.
A 13. Suddenly, you are aware of an unseen, helpful presence beside you. Your unseen servant will do one simple task for you so long as they remain close by.
Oh.
Right.
Onward, heroes.
All right. We'll tick that in for next round. Actually, you know what? I'll let you do it. You can do it. You can decide what you want to do with it in this round, or you wait till next, or you can wait till later.
Let's do next round because I have to look up the Unseen Servant spell.
I don't think it's directly an Unseen Servant. It might be.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. You know what? I guess it is, for sure. All right, so yeah, take a minute. Kyler.
Right. So this thing is still on me. So I'm just gonna like with my hand just cover my inhaler and go, Ripley, get this thing off of me! And out of my mouth comes 4 bright little mini figures of me and Zrill and Ant and Ripley. And I'm gonna cast a 2nd level magic missile and shoot it right at this thing's head.
All right.
I love it.
Give me a second here.
So exciting.
And that is 14 force damage.
All right, so these things crack into this thing, and it takes this judder as the little Zrill and Kyler and little Ant and little Ripley, well, actually full-size Ant and full-size Zrill, go crashing into this thing.
So I would love to get up and out from under this thing. I don't know if I can.
All right, why don't you roll me a strength check? Athletics check to see if you can. Actually, you know what? Let's say you're grappled. You can choose whether you want dex or strength. Athletics or acrobatics?
Neither is great. I'm going to... Kyle's going to close his eyes and picture a world where he indeed gets out, hopefully. And I'm going to...
Positive thinking.
I'm going to use one of my portent rolls. It's not great, but it's a 12 for a total of acrobatics of 13. But I'm not strong or dexterous, so I think it's a safe bet.
Right. Oh, you are able to wriggle free. And, yeah.
Good stuff. Go. I'm not going to move because then he'll swipe at me, but I'm just going to stand above him.
Right. And gloat in your aboveness. Ripley.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to hit... I guess I'm going to attack Mysterio.
Yeah.
Yep. All those childhood plans come to fruition at last.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt on him. Flash of light streaking towards him. And that is a 23 to hit.
That will hit it.
Perfect. Cool.
I think you get 3 of them too, don't? Well, 1 for sure. Let's do 1 and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just 1.
I think you just get the 1 for Guiding Bolt.
Yeah.
Oh, I must be thinking of a different one.
And so he's going to take 12 points of damage.
Ooh. So your bolt rattles around inside this metallic body, and it is juddering, and you see one of the arms start to flail in an uncontrollable way. And from inside this thing, you hear this sort of low, juttering sound as though something mechanically is going wrong inside. So we will go...
And Ripley, am I right that since you hit with a Guiding Bolt, the next hit on it gets advantage?
Yep, that is correct.
No.
All right. However, it goes first, And I need you, Ripley, to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, eh?
That's pretty good. Pretty good at wisdom.
That's a 10.
Oh no!
You are held motionless. You are unable to move. You're looking down at these 4 lights inside this thing, and you are lulled into a hold person spell.
Oh no, deadlights.
And the creature is going to hit you now with the 2 of its arms.
Did it have to move away from me?
Oh, that's a good point. Let's see where it is. You know what? I'll let you
We
decide
did establish
that.
that we're on opposite sides of the brain.
Yes, I did. And the room is 20 feet. So, tell you what. You roll me actually, Ripley, roll me a 6-sider. Roll me a 6-sider and we'll add 4. That's how far away you are from this thing.
7.
So you added 4. All right. So it's 7 feet. So yes, it is going to move the 7 feet so that it can get Ripley. So
All right,
you
I'm just going to take it with my brainy dagger that I still have.
Right. Plus, you're doing it at advantage.
Oh, right. This is the guiding bolt. Oh, maybe I didn't want to do that. Oh, well. That is a 17.
That is a hit for sure.
Phew. For, whoa, okay, 5 piercing damage. Ah!
So you jam this dagger into the glass as it reaches for Ripley. And it gets a crit on the first hit.
Whee.
So it's hitting at advantage, and it gets a 21.
I'm going, oh, shit.
What?
I was going to use an ability, but it has to be used before you announce the number, and you already did, so never mind.
Okay. Well, you started it, so I was just rolling the second hit.
I saw that crit, and I went, that can't happen again. And I'm going to vision a world where he misses, and he rolled a 2 on that second attack.
All right.
That's my second portent number.
That's fair. Ripley, I'll get you to roll me what sort of critical damage it does on you.
Okay.
Only
cool.
because I have to be a stickler about this. Did you roll concentration when I stabbed him with the dagger?
That's a good point. No, I didn't. Oh.
Oh, baby!
Oh.
That's that brainy knife. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he didn't get advantage, and his first roll that time was a 14. So that was a 16. So it would be a regular hit. Or sorry, is that a regular hit? Ripley? Yeah, Ripley.
14?
16.
Yeah.
Okay. However, it is not a crit, thanks to Kyler. And
Dagger. I'm going to use daggers from now on. Why not?
should use daggers from now on. All right. And so you take 12 points of damage.
Lovely.
Yes. Better than the crit, for sure. So you are no longer frozen. Because it was... Yeah. All right. And the second attack, you screwed up. So...
Yeah.
Kyler, it turns all 4 of its beady glows on you. And you can see, like, the brain is, like, scowling at you for really screwing with its day. It rotates on the globe.
Globe rotates.
The globe rotates. All right. That was its attack. Kyler, you are next.
I still don't know what I'm going to do with this unseen servant, but for now I'm going to, on my inhaler, and make a big cloud of inhale smoke and go, which one are you going to glare out now? And the smoke clears and I've cast mirror image on myself.
Okay.
Let's
All right.
dance, Mysterio.
Ripley.
Boy. Guess I'm just gonna hit it again.
You're
Gonna
good.
hit it with another guiding bolt, I suppose. Yeah, we'll do that. And
It's looking pretty banged up for sure.
good, because this is gonna have I rolled a 10, so yeah.
And that's a 10 with your bonuses?
Yeah.
All right, so the guiding bolt is looking unguided as it glances off the metal and bangs into the wall. And that was 2. We will jump back over to Zrill and Ant. We now have 2 more of these creatures popping out of the tubes. And let's see, the first one is heading to you, Ant. And the second one is heading to you, Zrill. So you have 3 on you now, Ant.
Okay.
And they move into attack. So now we have 3 trying to stab you. Oh, 1 fumbles, but 1 is a 17.
17 is a hit.
Okay. And that one there's 1 18, so that's a hit. And a 14.
14 is a miss.
All right, so 2 hits, and you take 7 points of damage, Ant.
Ouch.
And I think
Paper
it's your turn.
Right. This time the blades come in, they retract into my beard, and 2 of the points spin around.
And we pause.
And amidst all of this, your beard has some magic effects from your wild magic, and roll some dice.
All right. I rolled a 5.
A 5. You
Oh, no.
flex.
Yeah. Ant gets
All right.
to be buff.
Onward, heroes.
His biceps are growing the more he swings those swords.
Hey, you look great.
This just makes my day.
Your hair
All
is
right,
good.
That's a very good day.
As you flex, you sort of do this sort of push in and then pull out very, very Hulk-like, and all of these creatures are blown back up against the wall. And I'll get you to roll me a 4-sider as they're all sort of blown away from you as you
Oh yeah.
as your robe tears and the biceps.
Yeah. Hulk.
Oh,
That's a-
and
That's a 3.
all right, so each of them take 3 points of damage. All right. And Zrill, there is 1 on you, and he's swinging his little swords on you.
Do I get an attack though still?
Yes, but I think it's after these guys, right?
Oh right. Oh yes, you're right. It's their attack
Yeah.
that's happening right now.
So Zrill, I'm afraid 1 has critted on you, and I'll
How
get you to
dare
roll a 10-sider, 20-sider.
20-sider?
Yep.
Okay. 6.
6. All right.
Wait, 9. Sorry.
All right. Still all right.
First.
Okay, so these swords swing out, and as you're fending them off, you fall over.
Ah, man.
But that was on its 2nd hit, so it really does does 13 points of damage as it slashes down on you.
Okay.
And now, Ant, we're at you.
Wait.
Okay.
Can I use riposte from the ground? Or no?
I would say you could use riposte from the ground. We'll do it at disadvantage, though, because it is flying above you.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Try to hit it. Okay.
Oh, actually, you know what? The first hit was a miss, and you were still standing, so you can just hit normal.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess parry would be for that. Okay. So, normal hit for the first one, and then I'll fall over.
Okay. Why not?
Okay. That's... Okay, 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
Or... Wait. Sorry. It's many numbers. I'm trying to do the right numbers.
There are too many numbers, for sure. But I'm trying to make them less, and you guys keep fighting me on it.
For 10 bludgeoning.
Whoa! So you land a solid blow as this thing, and it flips around and it knocks you over.
Yeah. It's very exciting.
All right, Ant.
All right, so these 3 creatures are now not within 5 feet of me. They've been knocked back. Is that correct?
Yes, they've all been knocked back. So they are, yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, seeing that they're now vulnerable, I'm going to twin another firebolt and shoot a firebolt at each of the 2 original ones that were on me before the new one arrived.
Yep.
So the first attack is a 10 to hit.
Is not a hit.
All right. So then the second one is a 16 to hit.
It does hit.
For 18 points of fire damage.
Ooh. So tell me how you end this mechanized life.
It just like lights up into and just becomes like a poof of ash that kind of like flutters to the ground.
Coyote style.
Yeah.
And just before it dies, it licks its little fingers and puts out the smoke on its head, and then it turns into a puddle with 2 blinking eyes looking up at you. And with that, we now move back to our burly gnome Zrill.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get up.
Oh yeah, good.
Then what can I do? How much things does that take?
That you can still do your 3 attacks. You can do 2 hammers and a sword.
Let's do that. So I'm gonna try to hit this thing
Sounds good.
hovering. 14. There's only 1 near me, right?
Right.
Yeah.
14 is a miss, I'm afraid.
All right. Then I miss.
Okay.
And then I'll try again with an 18 to hit.
An 18 hits, and are you hitting the? What are you hitting?
The one flying around me.
Okay.
For 6 bludgeoning.
And that thing drops to the ground, broken.
Excellent. Then I will turn and slash at the gears.
All right.
18 to hit.
You can get that sword in and gum up the gears some more.
Yeah. Or 13 slashing.
All right. So as you get this thing, you finally pop off what seems to be a key sprocket. Because as soon as this sprocket is pried loose, the leg itself grinds to a halt. And it torques and twists a bit, and these tubes that these creatures have been falling out also are twisted shut and sealed off, and the leg is frozen. And you
Yes.
feel this. I need all 4 of you to make a dexterity check now, as again this thing stumbles. So just the dexterity check, please. Or sorry, acrobatics. Man.
18 for Zrill.
So Zrill, you just braced yourself because you knew this was coming, because you're taking down the giant.
Ant got a 14.
14, you also are able to like surf it. Yeah.
I
Kyler.
got a 7.
All right. So Kyler and Ripley, Ripley, go ahead.
11 for Ripley.
All right. So Ripley, you are okay. Kyler, you pitch forward.
Yeah, let's dance, Mysterio. Oh, my knee.
Oh, actually, you know what? Let's see how Mysterio does. Mysterio does not take an arrow to the knee. And we will flash back. Oh, it's Mysterio's turn. So he is going to... Where are we? Oh, yeah, he's looking a little ragged. All right. So He turns and he... Oh, yeah, okay. Come on, keep up with me. All right. Ripley, I need another wisdom saving throw, please.
Counter spell.
That is.
Wait, I'm gonna counter spell.
Oh, you said cast counterspell? All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel this sort of weird, hideous laughter tickle along the back of your brain, and then it is blown away by the counterspell.
I'm just fully face down, and I just like raise a finger up. No.
All right, cool. Then it is your turn, Kyler. Oh, wait, it still has a couple of arms to flail around, and it has moved to Ripley. Just regular attacks. One is a 14 and one is an 8. Does the 14 hit you, Ripley?
14 hits me, the 8 does not.
All right, so the damage of these things slicing into you, is fairly solid 11. As you were cut into by the sharp metal edges of this thing's extensions. Sorry, Kyler, go ahead.
All right, Kyler's gonna stand up. I was just kidding. I can't dance. And then I'm gonna do a deep inhale, and then the 4 Kyler inhale streams will kind of converge to a firebolt that'll shoot at Mysterio. Boy,
Right.
Mysterio. It's only a 12 though.
All right, so again, it bangs off its carapace and causes no damage. Ripley.
I'm gonna back up. I'm just gonna back up to the edge of the room.
What can Ripley do other than guiding bolt? Not a lot. So he's going to.
Oh, Ripley!
Well, I can heal, but I don't really want to heal. It's not really the time for it. So yeah, guiding bolt it is.
Guiding bolt, it is.
And this is a 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Correct. And we're gonna do.
We are dying with anticipation.
Yes, it's 11 points. 11 points of radiant damage.
Oh! So tell me how you end this odd brain-boxed creature. Mysterio alien.
I'm gonna look him in the face, the bowl, and say,
Yeah.
"Yes, you'll never be part of the Sinister Six now." And then
Oh! Burn!
with the guiding bolt.
Damn. Ripley, that was cold.
You feel that you watch the brain matter jiggle around inside, and it just blows apart inside the bowl. The thing tips forward, and we are out of combat.
I'm gonna point to my unseen servant and go, search it.
All right, so you see these two like little Mickey Mouse hands, very almost invisible, start to like
Just full Mickey Mouse gloves.
just reach around and start to poke around inside the broken glass and metal. And I think we will take a natural break here. Everyone is out of combat. We have had a moment to everyone to enjoy the work of your spoils. And we will... Excellent. Thank you, Jason. Yes, let's take a break.
I was going to say, that sounds like you're moving towards an intermission, perhaps?
Yes, please.
Great. Well, yeah, I think the heroes have done some amazing things, so let's give them a tiny chance to have a break. Not a small rest or anything like that, just a...
Yes.
Yeah, nothing crazy. But yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes, and I'll remind everybody when we start again what the squeaks are and what the squeaks will do. And yeah, we'll see you guys all soon.
Very authentic.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Sorry, everybody. That was a joke that we unfortunately can't remember and tell you right now. Yeah, welcome back from the intermission. Welcome back to the second act of the 19th episode of Pages and Mages. I hope maybe you had a chance to check out YetiMinis.com. And also, hey, my brave volunteers, you now have your squeaks reloaded, so you're ready to go. The effect is the same before as from the previous act, so you can use some strategy and really choose what you want to do, or maybe help them out if you want to be boring. Anyway, get your squeak on. Anyway, and actually, I'm just going to remind everybody of what the squeaks are. We've got Cinder squeaking for Zrill, where the hair shines.
Yes.
The hair shine, Zrill's hair will shine. Friendlies will get 1d4 hit points. Ninja Space Pig is squeaking for Kyler with an unseen servant.
Yes, Ninja Space Pig.
BGYVR has Ripley, whose feet will become heavy like cinder blocks, and Scout has Ant. And yeah, we'll go back from all of that. Okay.
All
right.
Love a Ninja Space
Onward,
Pig.
heroes.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so as we start this next session, the temporary hit points are gone if they haven't been used up. The unseen servant is more than unseen. However,
Did he find anything before he vanished with his Mickey Mouse gloves?
he found 4 things. He found 4 very simple iron rings in the muck that is the decayed zombie brain, or I guess pureed zombie brain now.
That's right. I'm gonna put one on.
All right, there's a brown one, a blue one, a red one, and a white one.
How big are these?
The rings are ringed size.
Okay.
Brown, blue, red, white.
Brown, blue, red, white.
I'm gonna put on blue.
All right. So you feel this surge. Roll me a Arcana check, please.
An 18.
A 19.
18.
18 is good enough. You feel this sense of water, of ocean, of constant power of waves flow inside you.
I see. So it's more Captain Planet, less Green Lantern. I get it.
That's right.
Yes.
Someone has to get heart. That's too bad. All right. I'm gonna hold the rings out to Ripley, and I'll go, you want to try one of these on? And I'm just gonna waggle my hand a little bit so the white one shakes a little extra hard. I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. I'm the cleric of light, so of life. So white seems about right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop that on my finger, and
All right, same thing. I'll get you to roll me an Arcana check.
that is a 19.
Oh, very well. You feel the surge, the blowing of strong winds that that shoot through you, and as you stand there, you feel yourself like, actually, I guess you would see him sort of lift a couple of inches into the air.
Wow. Like, is he still hovering there, or was it just like a second?
I just jumped.
Oh!
Yeah. No, he was just startled. Yeah.
Okay.
No, he is still floating there.
Okay. All right.
Well, this is new.
You look good, Ripley. You look damn good.
Well,
So there is a brown one and a red one.
Just quickly, so I know we're somewhat on the right path. There's not like four ring-shaped indents in the wall of this brain anywhere or anything, hey?
There are no.
Great, love it.
I mean, if there might be, but it doesn't seem to be connected.
Yeah, with some ancient inscription over it.
I don't want to ever say never, because who knows what inscriptions they would put on the inside of an Iron Titan.
Ripley, it feels like we're kind of wrapped up here. I don't know about you.
Yeah, can I just call down and be like, guys, we found some rings. We found jewelry.
Yeah, I would say, sure, give it a shout. Roll me a performance check, but it's going to be a disadvantage.
I wish I had thought
a disadvantage.
So yeah, you're in the head of a Titan yelling down to somebody 100 feet below you through metal and steel as the thing walks along. I think disadvantage is the least I can give you. It's the most. Is the least.
Okay, well that is an 8 with disadvantage.
Yeah. Ha, guys.
Do we hear him?
Yeah, Kev. What are the results?
Do I get to do a perception check?
Yeah,
the Titan's
you bet.
not
Roll
walking
perception
anymore, because it took out this one foot. Should I also roll perception? We're both here.
Yeah, you bet. Roll perception.
Roll a 6. I don't even hear myself. I'm just like.
Don't worry, I got a dirty 20.
All right. Yeah, you still can't hear above the bridge.
All right, I feel like we got to go clear out some chest congestion.
Chest congestion. All right. So, what are you doing next?
Feels like we should go down these stairs, right? This door.
Well, I believe I can hover now, so perhaps.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to.
How do we? Can you raise or can you just hover?
It appears like I've just got like a Magneto thing going on, like just ever so conveniently up over the floor a few inches.
All right, enough of the cross genre.
To be fair, we've only been playing in Marvel territory, so.
Well, listen, I'm happy to do whatever. I don't know how you're gonna test if you can really fly, but there's also a door right here, so whatever works.
Okay. Are you trying to really fly there, Tinkerbell?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna try and I don't know, believe that I can go higher. See if that does anything.
Right.
Awesome.
All right. Absolutely. Yeah. Roll me a. Let's see. What would it be? Yeah, it would be wisdom. Roll me a wisdom.
That's a 15.
Yes, so you bonk your head on the ceiling as you fly up the 10 feet and knock your head on the ceiling.
Whoa.
Of the inside of you're bonking around the inside of the Titan's skull. And you hear it stop for a minute and put its hand on its two big hands on its head as it kind of shakes it.
Man, you really believed.
Yeah, Kyla, I think I can fly.
Listen, if I say I don't believe, you might die. So I really.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Kyla just raises his hands to be picked up. Uppy.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try picking up Kyler. Can I do that?
Are you able to physically hold him? What's your strength?
It's a. Yeah, he is a halfling.
I weigh 45 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And my strength is.
That's less than your guilt, even.
Yeah.
Ripley. Yes. So
yes, Ripley's strength is 10. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I can pick. Cool. Cool. Can I pick him up and? I don't know. What's the best way to get to the chest? Internally? Externally?
I think there's still a hole in the chest.
There is still a hole in the chest. There are those stairs leading down.
Yeah. Where else should we go? The arms? What else do we have to do? The crotch?
Oh, the crotch is probably going to be the end game.
I really hope not. The final level.
All right, everybody, give your best shot there. Now that we've introduced it, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
I think there's both arms and the one leg.
All right, Let's give this robot a hand. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to leave this panel.
All right. So what are you doing? Going down the stairs or flying out?
So wait, is the chest beaten? Like what? Like that was the fire elemental, right? That came out of the chest?
Yes. There's another door in the chest that you never got to and didn't get to.
Okay, let's head down to the chest. I'll do it externally because I can fly. So what the hell?
Why not?
Let's show it off.
Yeah.
I'm just shooting firebolts as we fly.
All right. As you're shooting firebolts,
Oh boy.
you also have a ice storm comes bursting out of that ring.
Oh, all right. I'll stop using that hand and just shoot out of the one. Gotta conserve this. Whoops, my bad. Pew, pew, pew.
All right. So yes, you fly into the chest cavity, and we will stop it there. You can see the ruins of this thing that was restraining the fire elemental, and you see a door beyond. And I will flash down to the gnomes. So you two, by the way, the Titan is dragging now. The one leg is moving at a very sort of measured pace, unsteady pace, as it's limping along with only one functioning leg, and the other one's gone rigid. Looking up, you can see that the chains and the gears that are now all jammed up disappear into what would be your ceiling about 25 feet above you.
Is there an obvious way to get up?
Roll me perception, please.
Oh, that's all right. 19.
The only visible way to get up would be to crawl up the gears to the other level. Where the gears are moving, like there's probably a gap of about 3 feet between the gears and the ceiling, the metal ceiling itself.
Well, we're tiny and agile. Let's go take care of this other leg.
Yeah, the gears aren't moving anymore, so it's, somewhat safer. Let's do it.
All right.
The risk would be falling, I guess.
We're fine.
All right. Yes, so you're going to climb up the gears to the next level? All right. Make me that acrobatics check. Oh, you know what? The gears are all... You know what? You can do it at advantage, because the gears are all pretty rough and sticking out at all sorts of weird angles, and it doesn't look like that hard of a climb, actually.
I got a 22.
Oh! You are pocketing gears.
I also got a 22.
Yeah.
Oh!
Can I have a gear? I would love a gear.
Okay. So this is all the gears that you find are they're like Mountain Equipment Co-op gears. These are high-end gears.
Maybe we could build our own Titan.
Yeah.
Zrill and Ant get distracted when we get to the next level trying to build our own.
Yeah.
What's that robot fighting movie, Heavy Metal?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, no, you mean
Robot Wars.
Real Steel.
Real Steel is what I mean. Thank you.
Thank you. There you go.
I think
All right.
We're working on a small scale, so it's a Robot Wars robot. Like some other robots.
It's a Rock'em Sock'em.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get up to the next level, and Kyler, Ripley, you see the two gnomes come scrabbling up out of a gap in the floor, and they start piling gears up on the floor and trying to assemble it, completely ignoring you.
Guys, wait.
Never mind.
Wait. Focus. I have some more interesting metal parts for you. And
More
I hold out-
interesting
These
gears?
gears?
Hey. I go, yeah, it's hard to believe, I know, but yeah. And I'm going to hold out the two rings.
Ooh.
I take the red one.
All right.
I'll take the round one.
Excellent. So roll me an Arcana check, you two.
I am surprisingly good at Arcana.
Yeah.
Now that I say this.
I got an 11.
I got a nat 20 for a 26!
How does the fighter have a better Arcana than the sorcerer?
I was a sage before, so I put a bunch of points into it. And then I've never used it, so.
And you got the red one.
Yes.
The red one?
Yes.
You feel this burning heat that lights your skull up again, and your hair again is on fire, and you are radiating fire up and down your whole body, as a matter of fact. And you feel, with what you rolled, you realize that you have the ability to cast Burning Hands, and you have the ability to cast Fireball, and you have the ability to cast Wall of Fire.
Oh,
that's so many.
I don't know what those are. Super fire.
I will tell you.
So
I'll go to like
just
high
to get-
fiber, and then I'm like, oh, actually.
Yeah. So you have a Ring of Fire Elemental Command. It has 5 charges. You can cast Burning Hands, Fireball, and Wall of Fire. Burning Hands is 1 charge, Fireball is 2 charges, and Wall of Fire is 3 charges.
Nice.
Does that mean that I accidentally used up one of my charges as I was shooting firebolts?
You did, yes.
Oh, dang it!
So it happens with unlicensed, improper use of magic.
Cantraps.
Not a toy.
They're cantraps.
The only sense you get, Mr. 11, is you feel the anchor and the power of Earth anchoring your feet and giving you the strength, the sturdiness.
And it feels like cinder blocks on my feet, but I'm not totally sure.
It feels a little cinder blocky, but not without any of the earth-shattering kind of sense.
Well, I shouldn't have skipped that class in alchemy. Arcana.
That's right.
Oh well.
Ring magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then I'm not. Let's not goof around. I'll just cast Identify on my ring.
Okay, that works too.
Yeah, I want to know what I do.
All right. You can cast Control Water and Wall of Ice. So Control Water is 1 charge. Ice Storm is 2 charges. Wall of Ice is 3 charges. Oh, I'm sorry. Create or Destroy Water is 1 charge. Control Water or Wall of Ice is 3 charges. Ice Storm is 2 charges.
Creator Destroy is 1. Control and Ice Storm is 2. Wall of Ice is 3.
Close. Control Water is 3.
Control Water is 3. I'm never using that. What? What did I? So which one did I waste?
Ice Storm.
Ice Storm?
Yes.
Oh no! I have 2 charges for a fireball.
Yep.
Mine do.
Are you casting Identify again?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. I'll cast it on Ripley and Ant's rings. Let's get informed.
Sweet.
Okay. So, Ripley, air. You have resistance to lightning damage. You have a flying speed equal to your walking speed, and you can hover. You get chain lightning for 3 charges, gust of wind for 2 charges, wind wall for 1 charge.
Okay. Wow.
Ant,
Yes.
you have resistance to acid damage. You can move through solid earth or rock as if they're difficult terrain. You get stone shape for 2 charges, Stone Skin for 3 charges, and Wall of Stone for 3 charges.
Stone shape, stone
Skin,
and then
Wall of Stone.
wall of stone for 3.
The DC on the rings are 17 for any saving throws.
Oh.
Do they recharge at dawn or whatever, or is this one and done?
They recharge at dawn. If you meet an elemental, you can expend 2 charges to cast Dominate Monster on the relevant elemental.
Oh, so it can't be any elemental. It has to correspond with our rings.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Is that all of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes.
That's it?
Yeah, sorry.
Uh,
I know, yeah. I'm cheaping out.
I asked because I'm about to jump into. All right, you guys. So listen, feels like we should split up here. If we take out this second leg, we can kind of slow this thing down immensely. But there's also this chest door over here.
Wait, so it's still moving with a bum leg. Is it kind of like dragging it behind it?
It's limp there, I think.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Shudder. Shudder.
I think we should have a peek at what's behind this door before we start splitting up.
I love it. I open the door.
You just open the door.
I said a peek. But
All right.
I can
let's
control
roll
water
initiative.
elementals. Fire!
All right. As you swing open the door, you see this quite large, luxurious room, and sprawled on this red silk couch.
Is Jason.
Is Jason Mehmel.
Well, hello there.
Oh my god.
Kyler, you now have your unseen servant with you again.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I go to open the door and I go, actually, you get it. Oh wait, no, that'll waste it. Never mind, I don't. I open it. I open it for my unseen servant.
I get off the couch and leave it to whoever was on the couch. Onward, heroes.
All right. And there is a vista of plate glass looking out over the city as it nears, and turning on this huge couch is Ptolemy, and he looks at you and lets out a snarl.
What?
No.
Can I tell if he's possessed somehow?
You can roll me perception, sure.
17.
17. It's, as far as you can tell, it sounds and looks like Ptolemy.
Ptolemy, what are you doing here?
And he looks it back at you, and you can see this sort of red glint flicker in his eyes.
Is it similar to what we saw in Candlekeep with the when they were overtaken by the
Corrupted.
The corrupted. Yes, that's right. That's the word I was looking for.
It doesn't seem to be more that so much as sort of a wilder, more sort of insane look.
Right.
And he looks at you and he says, "I can't believe you are all against me. I am trying to save the knowledge of this world, and I can't trust it to all of these mortals. All of you have shown time and time again, all you use it for is destruction and waste and war, and I am taking the knowledge back."
With destruction?
With destruction. Destruction of destruction equals construction.
Guys, this doesn't sound like Ptolemy.
I don't think... Didn't we see real Ptolemy fly back to town?
He helped
Did.
us.
Yeah, this ain't him. There's
Doesn't-
no way.
His voice is different. And he's saying awful things, but yeah.
That's a very good point, Zrill.
Yeah.
And as he is talking and looking at you, as these things are talking, he reaches into the air, and you are all suddenly in Ptolemy's cavern.
What?
You're transported away from the Iron Titan, and you're now in this 50-foot cavern facing this angry Ptolemy creature.
Is this a trick?
Yeah.
Thought we just beat Mysterio.
Is this the actual Ptolemy cavern? Because that means can't only the real Ptolemy do that?
Ptolemy, what would your friend on the other side in Candlekeep think of this? What's her name again?
She is too soft. She is too sweet.
I start walking forward towards where I think a wall was in the robot to see if there's a real wall there.
Oh, okay.
I just start walking. I would walk towards the couch, but he's there, so I just start walking this way.
All right, roll me perception.
Hell yeah, Zrill.
Whole 8.
Yeah. All you feel is wall of cavern.
Can I hit it?
Can you hit it? Can you keep swinging? Sure.
Do I have to roll to hit it?
Yeah.
8.
So you somehow missed the cavern wall.
I think it's real, guys. I missed. There's no wall here.
That's a good point there, Ptolemy. What was your partner's name?
And he looks at you, and he snarls again, and he shifts from Ptolemy's form into this tall, angelic, red-eyed, possibly angelic, but certainly fallen angel. And let's roll initiatives.
Does Ptolemy's cave disappear too?
Yes, you guys flash back to the Titan. You're in a little 20-foot room.
That was a good catch, Ant. Oof.
I almost shouted it out. I was like, no.
Kyler, you dummy.
All right. All right. That's done. Peter is not doing well. Ant, what did you get?
I got an 8.
All right. Tyler?
I got a 17.
Zrill.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20s. Zrill is possibly leading us off. Ripley?
A 12.
All right. Zrill, you are first. You see this 8-foot tall, jagged-winged, scruffy-looking angel start to wave its arms around.
How far am I from it now? Because I'm by the wall.
You're about 15 feet.
Okay.
So this is about a 20-foot high metal round room. I would say it's about 30 feet in diameter, and it's roughly in the center of the room.
Okay. Then I'm going to try to use one of my ring things.
Okay.
So we won't use that one because there's a 20-foot radius. So I'm going to use Burning Hands.
Oh, all right. Burning Hands, you have to be pretty close, I think.
15-foot cone.
Oh, all right. A 15-foot cone it is.
Okay. What do I do? How do I use this magic?
All right. The Burning Hands magic is I think he rolls a dexterity, and if not, then you get the damage.
So he just has to roll higher than my dex?
He has to roll higher than the 17.
Oh, okay.
All right. So he doesn't roll higher than your 17. So you can roll damage, which is 3d6.
Okay. 9 fire damage.
All right. Excellent. Kyler,
So we're back in robot room right now.
you are back in robot room. Yes.
Does this look like mainframe? Like, is there like a circuit board or something?
I would say that this is the main control room. It's like I said, it actually is dressed. It is actually very fancy inside there. It looks very luxurious. There's only seems to be like 3 levers in front of the couch and no circuit boards per se.
Perfect. I'm gonna go send my unseen servant to pull the middle lever.
Okay. All right. Is that an action?
I think unseen servant is a bonus action. I have to look that up. Sorry. Here we go, baby. Yeah, it is a bonus action. Amazing. God bless you, Ninja Space Pig. So that's what I'll do first and see what happens then.
When they pull it, just roll me a percentile. Or it's a 6-sider.
6-sider. 5.
All right. So the thing pulls it back towards itself, and there is a juddering. Everybody has to make a dexterity saving throw, which the angel fails. My God, what kind of angel is this? It stumbles into like a pile of wings and feathers. A couple of feathers come stumbling down as it falls down in a very undignified, unangelic way. Hilariously, it is not doing well.
Cork! And then Kyler also falls over with the 7.
All right, Ripley.
Gosh. I'm gonna try talking to it.
No, first you have to see if you remain on your feet.
Yeah, I think I still have a turn.
Yes. Sorry.
Did you say a dexterity save?
Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Yes. The dexterity save.
That is a 12.
That's a 12 for Ripley.
Yes.
At 12. All right. So you stay on your feet. Ant.
I got an 18.
You also stay on your feet. Zrill.
21.
All right. So all of you guys handle it just fine.
It's just me and the angel that bang our heads.
Yes. Exactly. All right.
Did I get the sense that this robot stopped?
The robot has stopped. Absolutely.
Amazing. So I'm just gonna use half my movement to stand up, and then I'm just gonna shoot some magic missiles at it.
All right. So you're going to blast it with magic missiles. All right.
And then my exhale, like, gah, let out 3 paper airplanes, and they shoot at him.
Okay. Only that damage.
Ooh, that's 13 force damage.
All right. So you cut into it with 13. All right.
Then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to back up to the back wall.
Okay.
Kyler
Ripley,
used
now-
a lot of his stuff on Mysterio.
What?
Kyler used a lot of his abilities on Mysterio.
Okay. Ripley, it is your turn. You're going to talk to Dunpater.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, all right, so what's your deal, man?
He looks at you, and you get this sort of rolling sort of anger and hatred, and then followed by this idea of all this wasted knowledge that's been wasted on warfare and destruction and poverty and all of the bad things that humans do. And he sort of gazes at you, and you see that all of this stuff that has come in is just so frustrating to him. He feels so much pain, and he is going to take it all away from these unreliable humans, elves, all the humanoid races. He is going to reclaim that so that there is the knowledge is maintained. He doesn't say anything, but you can just feel all of this stuff rolling through your brain.
Does it with a look.
With a look.
Does Ilmater know that you're up to this bullshit?
That's right. Tattle on it, Ripley.
And as he from that, as he turns, you see that indeed his wings have been shredded, and they are really kind of chewed up, and it looks like he has been cast out. And as a matter of fact, as you look at him, you see that there is definitely sort of scorches and scars and burns on him. So it looks like Ilmater definitely has cast him out of Ilmater's heaven.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit him with lightning because I can now.
I'm
all right.
going to hit him with lightning.
Yeah, you tried to talk to him, no good. Just hit him with lightning.
It's kind of his bad.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So, it's just it's a dex saving throw for him, I guess.
All right. That doesn't. Oh my God. I was gonna say doesn't bode well for you guys because it gets a. Yeah, his dex is 20 and he fails. He's just been he's had everything taken from him, I guess.
I was gonna say he's still prone from the last dex save he failed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he shouldn't be. But anyway, he does fail.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to have to roll some dice here.
You bet. Roll that. Roll away.
Gonna have to roll some dice.
It's 10d8. You're rolling for your chain lightning.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, while you're calculating it, we'll just move on to the next person while you calculate the damage. And the next person is
I will also say that when I shot that burning hands, I think I set the couch on fire.
All right.
The couch is on fire.
And your ass is catching. All right. Ed, go ahead.
Jeez. How tall is the ceiling in here?
It's about 20 feet.
No, I'm just gonna fire up a couple of firebolts at him. I'm gonna twin it.
Firebolts, okay.
Yeah. Actually, I guess I can only shoot the one. 23 to hit.
23 is a hit on this creature.
10 points of fire damage.
All right. All right. Do you have damage there, Ripley?
Yeah, it's 50 points of lightning damage.
50?
50 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So you see him sort of rise into the air, and more of his last few feathers are burnt off as he arcs and is torched for 50 points of damage, and he staggers.
Oh man.
Ooh, sorry.
And he looks at you, and you see this sort of rage sort of build up inside him, and he reaches into the heavens and he calls down this column of flame onto you, Ripley.
I put my hands up.
Okay, well, you're right. Then it's totally good.
I don't want this.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh boy, that's an 8.
That is a
Hey.
fail. So you take
Ugh.
28 points of flame damage as this flame comes burning down on strike on you. And he will then reach down and he touches himself, and you see some of this electrical burns start to torque away a little bit as he heals himself for
Oh.
big chunk of damage. All right, and we are back to Zrill.
Okay. Ant went, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Okay. He's like 10 feet away from all of us, right?
More 10 or 15. Yep.
Perfect. So I'm gonna try to fireball him. Well, very exciting.
Oh boy.
Damn.
All right.
20-foot radius sphere, which means a 10-foot. Oh no, 20-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, so it'd be 40 feet.
Never
total.
mind.
How
Yeah,
wide
you
is,
wouldn't
how
be
wide
able
is the
to-
room?
Well,
It's
he's
only
like
about
15
20 feet in
away
diameter.
from us, so yeah.
Yeah, but it's only 20 foot in diameter. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I don't do that. I take it back. I'm just gonna do Burning Hands again. This is very fun. I've seen them shoot fire this whole time, and I'm very excited about it.
I will say that the Burning Hands can't do as much as the full force of Zrill if she launches her full attacks on him.
Then I have to get so close. I guess he can call columns of fire. All right.
Yeah, it's one big cuddle family right now.
All right. Then we're gonna go to Old Faithful. We're just gonna hit him. We're gonna try to run over and hit him.
Yeah, I don't want to step on your choices, but since you're brand new, or Zrill is brand new to the Burning Hands thing, although it feels like a novelty, it's not your best damage option right now.
It's very exciting to have fire. Lightning was fun, so fire.
I'm not trying. You could absolutely do that, but you can see that it doesn't do as much damage as what you yourself can probably inflict.
What I could maybe inflict. All right, we're gonna try to hit him 3 times.
Yeah, that you
Let's try.
absolutely you could maybe inflict. Let's.
Okay. Dirty 20. Oh no, natural 20. Natural 20. The more exciting one.
More exciting one.
Clean 20.
26.
Clean 20.
Just regular dirty 20.
Pristine 20.
All right. Roll me a 20 to see the effects of your critical hit.
19 bludgeoning.
Woof.
Okay, so you do not roll your damage dice. You instead do twice the maximum result
Wait.
possible from those dice.
I
Wait,
don't
that
think
was
she
my
rolled a
damage.
19. She rolled her damage.
That was-
19 was her damage.
19 was my damage. Do you want me to roll the 20 first?
Oh, okay. All right.
20 cider
okay,
first?
so now roll me
or-
the roll. Try to roll a 19 because that is a great.
Okay. I rolled a 2.
Hey,
All right.
it's
A 2
also
is
going to be
good.
good.
The whole
Also
chart is
Let's see
good.
what happens with 2. All right. So the attacker is bewildered by your attack. Or sorry, your attack bewilders your target. So in other words, he is stunned. But he thought you were a magic user, and all of a sudden you're coming at him, and he's uncertain, and you can see doubt dance across his angelic brow. So
Excellent.
he has disadvantage on all saving throws now going forward.
Stunned is
Plus, you
really
said
bad.
Plus,
Took-
yeah, what did I say? 19. 19 bludgeoning.
19 of damage.
Yeah.
Is the effect the disadvantage on saving throws, or is it like the stunned condition?
No, it is disadvantage on the saving throws.
Phew. Okay, good.
All right, and we are.
Gonna hit him again.
Yeah, she got
After-
more
Yes, we are.
attacks. Oh, but we also got a squeak, it sounds
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I get up off of my couch. And
There's no fire.
Zrill, this would be a moment for your hair to shine. And friendlies are getting a
I don't roll
1d4.
I roll this.
So everybody gets a D4 of temporary hit points. So yes, roll the D4, please.
2.
Mhm.
Excellent.
We love it too.
So everybody gets an
Zah.
extra 2.
Like a little tip. There you go.
Love that too.
Thanks, Jason.
Bye, everybody. Onward, heroes.
Okay.
Okay.
And we are at your second attack, Zrill.
Yes. With a sword. Long sword. 12 to hit.
I'm afraid not an angel.
All right, back to the hammer.
Oh,
Do we have another squeak?
I got it.
Yes. Oh, go ahead. Finish.
I got a
Finish
nat 20!
Whoa!
Apparently the key is to start the game with a nat 1. And then...
Yes.
There you go.
Obviously, your burning hands softened him up because he is.
Yeah.
made
All
the
right,
metal
we
softer.
will. Jason, go ahead, and then we will add Zrill into the mix.
Well, this nat 20 is so inspiring that Ant feels the need to flex.
Yeah.
Onward, heroes.
Time to kick some angel butt.
Nice.
All right.
I
so
love that
you're so you're nat 20. Roll me that damage.
Okay. 11 bludgeoning. A little less.
All right, and now roll me a 20 to talk about the effects of the critical.
19.
6.
6. You begin to recognize the opponent's fighting patterns, so you get a +2 to your armor class.
Whoa.
Oh, an advantage on all your saving throws.
Whoa.
Sweet.
Oh, just until the end of your next turn.
Still though, that's
Still.
serious.
Still pretty good. All right, and that. Oh, sorry, you have one more. Oh no, you missed.
No, I
So that-
missed the
that's it.
sword. So.
All right, and in the middle of that, you see Ant get all inspired and flexes. And with the flex,
A whole
all
bunch of
all
flex
of the
damage.
windows behind just burst out, and glass flies everywhere as the wind now blows in as the angel glances back to see what's coming from behind him.
Oh, the windows behind him?
Yes, he was looking out a series of like panoramic windows as he was moving the thing forward.
That is good to know, Kevin.
All right, well that's good, Kyler, because you can tell me why it's good to know.
It is good to know because I didn't think I'd be able to. Yeah, so I'm going to use my last 2 charges of my ring to cast Ice Storm,
All right.
which is a 20-foot radius, but I'm going to cast it half outside.
Right.
So now
Excellent.
he needs to make me a, I believe, dexterity saving throw? Yes, at disadvantage.
He is at disadvantage. All right. And he gets a 14, which is below the DC.
It sure is. Okay. He gonna take some damage.
Okay.
He takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And that's not as much as I wanted. 10 cold damage.
All right. And does Ice Storm also mean he loses his footing?
It doesn't, but it does turn the area around him into difficult terrain.
All right. So he's standing now in this freezing cold of this ice storm. Anything else, Kyler?
No, I didn't even do any nice image description. I was so excited that I would figure out a way to cast it. I'm
Yeah, I
done.
didn't want to rain on your ice parade.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Would that be hail?
Yes.
Yes. I didn't want to hail. All right. Ripley.
Oh boy. Okay. I think I'm going to try. I think I'm going to try and use Gust of Wind to blow him the hell out of the windows.
Yeah.
All right. Just read for me the.
So it's a line of strong wind, 60 feet long, 10 feet wide. Blast from me in a direction that I choose. So towards him, he's going to need to make a strength saving throw.
All right.
At disadvantage.
And it's going to be a disadvantage, because of the hit. He gets a. Oh, actually, hold on.
He
His
gets a
strength-
Jason.
He gets a Jason, is what.
Oh boy.
A random Jason appears. This one will now be for Ripley.
Yeah.
So
What does Ripley have?
feet.
He's got the heavy step.
Yeah, the heavy step.
stone feet.
All right.
All right.
So
I'll
Ripley,
step back.
Ha ha ha.
I will let you use that now or next round. You can choose when you use it.
I think I'll save it for next round because I don't know, how it's gonna.
Well, I tell you what, because that'll knock him off his feet, I will let you. Oh, he's already got disadvantage. Okay, fair enough. All right, so he is very strong. He gets a 16 with his saving throw, even with a +7, and he is blown, I think, out the window.
And we did just talk about how his wings are shredded.
Yep.
His wings
Yep.
are shredded. Let's
And
see
we're
if
like
he has
80
any
feet up, aren't
skills.
we?
You are 80 feet up.
Yeah.
I look out the window as he's falling down and I say, "How about goodbye?"
Yeah.
All right, you can roll
Kyler
me.
shouts in the back corner, "Extra fallen angel."
All right, roll me that 8d6 damage.
God damn.
As he
Gust of
falls.
wind. I think gust of wind just blows him. So.
No, but the fall
Like he's
damage
falling
is
80 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's
Okay.
not the gust of wind,
D6
it's
for every
the
10
sudden
feet of
stop
falling.
at the end.
I see. Okay. Yes. Let me just
Wow.
tally that up for you.
That went very
All right.
well.
So it's 8d6.
Yep.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Whew. He's just gonna be him running up the leg.
So that is 25.
All right. So you see this huge cliff, oh my God, cloud of dust come billowing up as this 12-foot angel just plows into the dirt at the foot of the foot-dragging Titan. And he's 80 feet down. You guys are all looking out the window. The hair's blowing back on you guys. And you see this thing sort of stagger up and stand and sort of glare up at you.
Can we take a short rest in the time it takes us to get back up here?
However, actually, what I'll also get you to do, Ripley, is roll me a... what would it be? Roll me an 8-sider, please.
That is an 8.
All right. So the Titan itself, now that it is uncontrolled, starts to stagger towards the side. It sort of is sidestepping.
I think we stopped it.
Yeah, with the unseen assistance.
Right.
dude.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
Servant.
it stopped. It's just standing there.
However, are we still in initiative?
Yeah, you're still in initiative.
Okay. I was gonna do something, but I'll wait till my turn.
All right.
I will just if you said he's by his foot, I will just say we could just move the lever again.
All right. So yeah. Interesting. All right. Well, he'll consider his action on his turn, and you see him down 80 feet below you, glaring up at you, and just sort of standing up, looking really, really unangelic now, just looking really dragged through the mud.
Okay. I look down at him, and the 3 points of my beard all like swirl around into this like swirly, like one big long pointy beard, and I cast slow on him.
All right, you have the range. You have 80-foot range for slow.
It's 120 feet.
All right. So what does he have to save against? And
It's
he's
a
still
wisdom.
actu-
It's a wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
All right, and he's still at disadvantage because this is still that same round that's real. Man, he is not. I should have had 2 angels in here. Christ.
Don Pitiful.
All right, so he is able to save. He finally is able to put some of his 22 wisdom to use.
Oh my
And
gosh.
He
Well,
sort
that's
of
a shame.
scrawled, and you see him sort of push through the slow and start to climb up through the, climbing up along the outer leg. So let's just see if it's the left leg that is broken. It is the left leg that is broken. So you see him start to move sort of up the side. So you guys will effectively have, say, 3 rounds before he is back there, unless you guys want to keep attacking him.
Does he have to do an acrobatics check?
He does have to do an acrobatics check, but what you notice is that he winks out of your sight. So he turns invisible.
Oh.
Say what?
Whose turn is it?
Yeah, whose turn is it then?
We are back to Zrill's turn.
I'm going to use Fireball!
Okay. All right.
Because it's a 20-foot radius, so I'm just going to shoot it to near where he was.
He just was.
Yeah, you can take it. Absolutely. Take a
Yeah.
shot. Why not?
Okay. He has to do a thing, right?
He has to do a dexterity saving throw, right?
You just roll your damage, and if
Okay.
he saves, he takes half.
8d6. So exciting. God. Dropping dice.
Man, this is hilarious. That is so undignified for you to blow the angel out the front.
Oh, it was
Glass.
so good. It was it's poetic justice.
Okay. Did he save or did he not save?
He did
Fail.
not save.
Then he takes
Ooh.
36 points of
Oh,
fire
man.
damage.
Roasty
Oh my
toasty.
god.
All right, so
And
yeah, it's not
if there's
looking good.
anything flammable on the legs near him, it's also on fire.
Okay.
36. You also have to roll a DC 18 concentration check on that invisibility.
Right. Yeah, so he winks back into existence,
Singed.
and now his wings are just like blackened stumps,
Damn.
and his angelic robe is just looks like a wet T-shirt contest in acid. So he is.
Ew.
Guys, Fireball is so cool! I see why you do this all the time!
It really solves a lot of problems.
Works for me.
All right, Kyler.
So we can see him still climbing up.
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna shoot a Melf's acid arrow at him.
A Melf's acid arrow at him.
Yeah,
All right.
So I'll exhale my green bowstring and pull it back and just shoot a Melf's acid arrow. I think I gotta make a ranged spell attack. Here we go. Ooh, that's 25.
That is a hit.
Okay, gotta do some rolling here. Wait. It's not great. It's only 8 acid damage. But it'll take more damage at the end of its next turn.
All right. Ripley.
Oh boy. I'm really tempted to just hit him with another gust of wind
Do it. Absolutely do it.
and just knock him back down. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna aim my ring at him and shoot another gust of wind.
That's insane.
All right, and nothing emanates from the ring.
Doesn't it? I only used one charge.
Chain lightning is 3 charges, and gust of
that's
wind
correct.
is 2 charges, and you only get 5 charges.
Right. Okay.
Hey, would have been good though.
Is that
All right.
is that it? Is that my action?
I'm afraid so.
Oh.
No, would have been good.
Okay.
I appreciate it for the comedy alone.
The comedy potential.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been, yes, it would totally have been. All right. Ant.
Well, I saw Zrill do it, so I'm gonna do it too. Fireball.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Dexterity,
he is
16.
Yes. And he is trying to hang on to this thing. So because you guys I'd make you do it at disadvantage, so that's only fair. And
Kevin.
he fails. He can only take it.
Ooh.
26 points of fire damage.
What?
Oh man. He's
We're all just
blackened
standing at
and
the ledge.
now has like no hair, and he just roars. Just that you can feel it, all of your brains, just the rage and the frustration.
We just all have our arms around each other and just shooting.
Yeah, and he sort of, you see him sort of pause for a moment, and he throws his head back and he's concentrating, and you see again more of this damage fade away, and some of his hair grows back, and it's beautifully parted.
That's
And
nice.
his
Stop
robe is
doing that.
complete now and pristine.
That's really nice,
And he
actually.
gets back. Appearances are everything when you're
Honestly,
a.
good for him, because I was really worried about him.
Wrong team, Kyler.
All right,
Angels no good, very bad day.
and he pulls his huge sword out of his from somewhere behind him, and it suddenly appears, and it's this glowing monster greatsword, and he sort of slashes into the leg, and he disappears. He crawls inside.
The broken leg, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have company
And you
soon.
feel the thudding of him moving up inside the leg towards you. All right. So now you have 2 rounds. You can choose what you want to do. You can hear him getting closer.
But we're still in
Wow.
initiative, right?
Well, we'll pause initiative. But basically, you guys have two rounds to do some actions before he bursts through the door.
I'll cast Mage Armor on myself for one.
Ooh,
All right. I'll remind you. You also have stone skin.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about that.
Okay.
Can't you make a
Okay.
stone wall too, Ant?
I can. I thought
Make a
about
stone-
that too.
That's
Can
interesting.
you make a stone wall that's a floor?
I can actually encircle him in stone, 10 feet high.
That's interesting.
All right. So
I-
what?
yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to use these 2 minutes of time available to do?
I truly don't have anything left to do, so I'll use my 2 actions to figure out what these other 2 levers do.
The other 2 levers are basically turn left and turn right.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! Actually, sorry, that's not true. This one lever here is a like a flamethrower, and this one here creates an energy shield.
Can I control where the flamethrower goes?
Yes, you can.
Nice. I'm gonna point it right at the broken leg.
Yeah. You want to see
Yeah.
if you can heat up the leg?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna
Sure.
I'm gonna flamethrower the entire metal leg, but I'm also gonna hit the joint.
Okay. Well, I will get you to roll me an investigation to see if you can figure out how to make it work at that sort of fine detail.
That is a 22 to investigate fine
Okay.
detail.
So it's like it was designed for you.
I'm not
So
strong, but I'm crazy smart.
This big arm reaches down underneath, and you feel this thing, and you hear another roar, and I'll get you to roll fireball damage. again.
Kyler whispers to himself, real steel. Sorry, fireball damage?
Yes.
That's 86?
86.
Yeah.
Woofy woof. 27 fire damage.
27 fire damage. So this, you feel this, the Titan lurch suddenly, and the one leg, the joint has buckled and is starting to tip over.
Uh-oh.
And
I didn't think about this part. Sorry, everybody.
Is there anything to grab onto nearby?
Sure. There's various things you could grab. Absolutely.
Can I-
you see the ground come rushing up towards you. Tell me what you want to do right now.
Can I fly?
Fly?
I'm trying to grab something that's like attached to the wall or solid that
Kyler?
hang on.
I'm gonna do the turn lever, so it switches from the window side to the metal side.
Roll me another investigation.
There's also a big hole in the other side.
Yeah,
There's
but
a
it's
big
not
opening.
it's not a shattered glass window. 8.
Yeah, you can't figure out how to make it turn, especially when it's basically broken. Zrill.
I'm gonna grab onto something too. I'm pretty
Okay.
strong. I have a
I'm-
chance.
Everybody make it.
I'm gonna try and pick up one of, like, I don't know. Maybe I'll pick up Kyler when I fly.
Okay,
That's a good
that's
choice.
fine.
Don't worry, guys, I'll turn it. Wow.
Yeah. So Kyler and Ripley, you can roll a dex at advantage. Ant and Zrill, I'll get you guys to roll a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 17 for Kyler.
Can it be a strength saving throw for me? Because this would
Can
be
it
mostly
be a strength saving throw for you? I think
Grip strength?
that is fair. As a matter of fact, strength would be a better stat for. Or no, you know what? Strength will be for Ant and Zrill, Dex for Kyler and Ripley.
Okay, that's good because I rolled a 5. 15 for my strength save is better.
16 for mine.
Okay, so for both of you, you do take half damage. Kyler?
17.
Okay.
And a 20 for Ripley.
Okay. So that is 6. Okay. So this 120-foot Titan tips forward onto its face as you see the ground rushing up towards you.
Real
These two sort of
steel!
suspend themselves in the air. Ant and Zrill are hanging on, and you thunder face forced into the ground, and you take 11 damage.
Is that already half?
Yeah, that's half.
Well, if it makes you feel better, that's half my hit points.
Yeah, same. I was gonna say that's nothing to snicker at.
Oh.
It could have been so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could have been all of your hit points. In fact, it probably would have been if that's half, because that's half damage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see how the burnt angel fared.
So
Okay, so
toasty.
he took 11 damage. Okay, so you guys now are face down. Everything is sideways. You're lying in the rock and dirt. From outside, you hear the faint sound of clerics cheering. And you also hear this thud and cracking noise as the angel is breaking out of the torched leg.
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathes on myself.
Nice.
All right, and what happens with that?
Well, a protective magical force surrounds me, manifesting a spectral frost that covers me and my gear. I gain 5 temporary hit points, and if a creature hits me with a melee attack, then it takes 5 cold damage.
All right. And how long does it last for?
My sheet doesn't say.
I
Okay.
can look it up.
Forever.
Really? Yeah, that's probably
It's
true.
forever. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are. There's still a what? There's still. Well, he's definitely been slowed by being torched and tossed.
Yeah.
So we'll give you
And
another
now,
2 rounds.
and now hot buckled leg.
And, yeah, hot metal, and you can hear the metal cracking as he's slashing himself free.
Can I? I'm gonna just kind of crawl through the door and like peek out the chest cavity. Can I
Yep.
see where the clerics are at the moment?
The clerics,
Yeah,
they're
if we heard them
back.
cheer.
They're back about 50 feet. They're trying to
Okay.
keep up with you, but it's been hard.
So I'm gonna say, Ripley, can you fly us into the air?
Yeah.
All right. So you move. You basically move sideways through the chest cavity again. It's now sideways, and now through in the ceiling instead of the wall, there is a crack in the rib cage.
No.
Where am I going? Towards the clerics?
Yeah, I just want to see the clerics, and I want to see Don Pater.
All right. So as you fly back towards the clerics, you fly down over the legs. You see this sword stick up through the back of the left leg.
All right, I'm gonna wait till he
start
comes
to
out.
can open or the leg open fully.
All right, I'm gonna wait till he pops out.
Okay.
Do we see him?
Yep. Sure.
I'm
You
gonna
see
go-
the whites of his eyes.
I'm gonna go cleric artillery, fire, and I'm gonna use our last 2 spell slots for 2 guiding bolts.
Oh. All right. Roll me those guiding bolt attacks.
What are they at again?
I have to ask Ripley.
There, a guiding bolt is a. Oh, it's a plus. Well, it's yeah. So you roll an attack roll and then
Well,
Mine
what
is-
you can
probably
use
your
Ripley.
proficiency-
What's your spell modifier, Ripley?
it's +5
There you go.
for an attack.
Sweet. Okay. That's a 16 and a 17.
The 16 and a 17 both bounce off the leg and miss him.
That's okay, guys. Well done. Now, maybe stay back, though.
Okay. All right. And Ant, what are you doing?
So where is this thing in relation to where I am?
You
crashed
can't
to the ground and
Yeah, you crash to the ground. These guys have gone out through the hole. That's all you know right now.
can I get to the hole myself, or is it like because they flew out, right?
Yeah, they flew out and it's up in the air. It's
Oh.
up. It's up in the ceiling, 20-foot ceiling.
And is there any way to get out through the leg, like where it was?
Yeah, you can go back out the way you came in, or go back in the way you came out. I guess technically.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really have any other option. I can't get up to 20 feet. Yeah.
Don Peter's standing on top of the leg now, right?
Yeah, he's bust out. He's basically bust out through the leg and is standing
Yeah.
on top of the leg. You guys would be crawling down the tunnel of the leg to where he would be standing above you. As a matter of fact, as soon as you get in the leg, you can see where
sort
the
of light
light.
pouring in.
Yeah.
I'll look to Zrill and say, "Quick, follow me. You went this way." And I'll dash off down the leg.
I follow.
All right. So you guys can move quite quickly down the leg, but that will take all of your action to get to where the rend is. Lee.
I'm gonna use a quick little channel divinity.
All right.
Expend one of those to preserve life, and I'm going to I'm gonna spend 20 hit points on myself and 15 on Kyler to heal us.
Oh, I appreciate it. I don't need that many.
Okay, how much do you need?
I need exactly 9.
Cool. You
Okay.
can have 9, and I will take the rest.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Those 6 are going to be wasted because you guys won't really have time to have that discussion.
Yeah, but if we were really there, he'd see that I'm not, that hurt.
Fair. Okay, tell you what. You roll me a perception, Ripley, and if so, you can allocate that precisely. Otherwise, we'll go with your original numbers.
That is a 15.
All right,
Perception.
you can figure it out, so you can allocate properly.
9 to Kyler, and I can't do math, but the rest is going to be.
Absolutely. Okay, this angel staggers out.
Do I
And
still have a
let's-
second round?
Yeah. You know what? Let's get into it now. Since you were, the second round was if you guys were just waiting for him to make his way towards you, but since you sort of went to meet him, I think we can all go back into combat now.
Oh, yeah, I didn't imagine we were down there, but yes, sure.
Yep. So everybody, just roll me a new initiatives, please. That's more angelic. Okay, Ant.
An 18.
Okay. Kyler.
14.
Zrill.
11.
11. Ripley.
11.
Ah.
And what are your 2 dexes, please? Your dexterities.
0. I
Oh,
mean,
plus
11. Yeah, 11.
Okay, so Zrill, you go, and then Ripley, you go. So you see this angel, and it has one arm, and half of its face is torn away, and it's blackened and ruined. And it again lets out this roar, and it reaches again into the sky, and all around you suddenly there is a swirl of insects biting and nipping at you, Kyler and Ripley. So this is all of a sudden there's insects all over. So I need you guys to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
All of us, or just
Just these 2.
Doesn't know we're here
right? We can use that to our advantage.
until we shoot fire at him.
That's a 5 for Kyler.
All right.
Not strong constitution-wise or strength-wise.
That is an 11 for Ripley.
All right. So the 2 of you take 19 points of damage from this insects biting and nipping and chewing on you. But it's now the end of that creature's turn, and you said there was some acid damage for him to take.
Yes, just 2 more d4 of it. Oh, wait, no, I already pre-rolled it. Sorry, 5.
All right, so you see more of its ribs exposed as the damage or the acid eats into its angelic body, and it's now barely recognizable as an angel. It's really just this hulking, burning mound of flesh and anger. And it is your turn.
So he's just above me, like still on the metal of the leg.
Yeah, he's standing. Yeah, basically, you're probably about 5 feet from the hole, so you could move up and grab him or something. I don't know if grabbing's the best choice, but
Just his ankle.
yeah.
If you pull it properly, you just knock him over. Prone again.
I'm gonna jump up and I'm gonna try to cast slow on him again.
All right.
Good.
And slow is
So wisdom saving throw DC 16.
he gets a 17.
Dang.
Okay.
All right.
That's your only action?
That's
Or
it.
your only activity during your action? All right. And then we have Kyler.
Are the bugs still here?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to turn to Ripley and go, get us out of here, and you might want to put me down. And I'll just shoot a firebolt at this guy.
All right. So you guys are flying. I'm going to give you a disadvantage as you're trying to line up that firebolt as you're moving out of the...
Well, we wouldn't be moving yet. It's his movement. I don't get to decide the flying.
Fair enough. All right.
I'm going to use a luck point because I didn't roll hot.
Okay.
That's better. That's a dirty 20.
All right. So you hit him.
Or... Whoo! 18 fire damage.
Nice.
So this this bolt, I guess 2 bolts, 1 bolt of
Just one.
fire catches him full in the face. And I want you to tell me how you end this creature's celestial creature's life.
It feels wrong that I'm doing it. I'm gonna take an inhale. I'm gonna blow out of my finger gun. The bolt's gonna form in my finger. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna catch one of the locusts on the edge of the firebolt, shoot it into his face, and I want him to die by choking on one of the bugs.
Oh, an ignoble end.
I'm
That's
so
a
close to
crunchy
dead.
beetle.
These
Yeah.
bugs almost killed me. So choke on this.
The crunchiest
So
beetles.
the firebolt enters its thing and he's hot. And he's grasping
Oh,
at
no.
its throat. And he tips forward, crashing onto the leg. And then off from the leg, he just flumps silent to the ground.
Ripley, that honestly,
And
that felt
we-
like your moment. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, no, it's fine.
Out of combat.
Thank goodness.
I bring one of Ripley's hands to my hand as we both fire the firebolt.
Nice. just that love.
Together!
Zrill climbs out of the leg and goes, "What happened?"
He choked like a dummy.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
And
got a really big greatsword you might be interested in if you want to have a look.
Oh,
Zrill is already
Ooh.
climbing down.
right.
that's very interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
So there is this silence, this strange silence, and from above you see this 3 sort of beams of light slowly appear over top this ruined husk of an angel, and from inside the beam there is a small McCracken appears, and from the other 2 beams, these 2 angelic creatures roll down, reach down, and carefully lift the various pieces and parts of this broken angel, and disappears up back into the bright light. And all of you are bathed for a moment in the glow, and you were all fully healed and restored. And Ripley, you get this surge because you have had, just for the moment, a glimpse of Ilmater's warm gaze on his fallen angel. So, you are all back at maximum hit points, and as you guys are all blinking and the light sort of dissipates back up into the clouds, you hear the roar of the clerics as they all come rushing up, and they all stop suddenly, seeing the angelic form of McCracken standing there, filling his pipe with some tobacco and lighting it with just a thing off of his finger. And he says, "Well, that was quite the thing, wasn't it?"
Sorry, McCracken, he gets to go back up to heaven after this?
Aye, me boyo. It's all about the forgiveness. It's all about a chance to start over. He was humbled. He was shamed
Well,
by being beat by
an understatement.
four.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but you're sort of the farm team when it comes to angelic creatures. But yet, you used every ounce of your ability. You used every single step, and you've outshone the angel today. You have also done a grand deed in that you've saved Beaconhold's light. And I can see far off now, there's a large, pompous cat coming back to rescue you. So I want to thank you very much. I have a lot of things that we have to talk out. We'll spend the next 2 weeks of downtime talking things out, and I'll give you each a chance to ask a single question. And you can think about that. You don't have to think about what the question would be right now. But before we send you off to defeat the big bad evil thing on the other plane, on my home plane, the plane of Faerun, I wanted to thank you each personally for the effort that you've taken, the valor that you have shown, and the initiative. And also, of course, blowing the angel out of the front of the Iron Titan was daft hilarious.
So
I
adorable.
just about shit myself. Just to speak, I can't talk like that up there, so I'm just giving it a little bit of that, like that. And I want to thank you personally, Ripley, for hanging on to your faith when all around you so many others were losing theirs. And you, Aunt, great Gnomish sorcerer, and Zrill, hero of the goats. And you, Kyler, you give asthmatics a name to be proud of.
Have you seen Real Steel, McCracken? You should check it out.
I want to thank you all for your efforts. I want to thank the big cat for all the work he's done. And I wanted to leave each of you with this, and he gives you each inspiration to use in your next endeavor.
Oh. I catch the spiritual goat Anton as it jumps into my arms.
Right,
I
you still have
left
that.
you down here. Whoops.
And he will give you all the information you need to know around your rings so that you can use them fully and completely. I guess you figured them out with the identified spell, sort of ahead of schedule, but that's all right. And we are at an end. You have saved Beaconhold and are now ready for the final challenge. So, thank you all.
That was epic. That was so cool. Wow. Yeah, wow. I'm going to be processing this for a while. Well, thanks, everybody. This concludes the 19th episode of Pages and Mages, which means it's time to announce our Yeti Minis winner. I've got a D4 here that I'm going to roll. Let's see. And that is Ninja Space Pig.
Yeah.
We're going to be getting a zombie owl, I think.
Yes,
So-
the zombie
Yeah.
owl will rise from the chaos of Beaconhold.
That middle level
send us
was
an
for
email.
you.
Send us an email at d20initiativyyc@gmail.com and we'll hook you up with those minis. And thank you to everybody who also tuned in to watch us live, but also a slightly smaller but still impactful shout out to the folks who were watching this on YouTube at a later date. And also, let's cheer our amazing, illustrious squeakability squeakers here. We've got Cinda Emerby, Ninja Space Pig, BGYVR, and Scout. They really kicked butt with their squeaks this time. Excellent squeakage, everybody. And We're going to say thank you to Kevin Cork for building this adventure of Beaconhold and Eberron and just like taking it to such an epic place. To DJ Emma Brager for her sound. And to this
Yes, Emma! Yay!
amazing cast. Like, let's shout out the cast here. Sarah Bannister is Zrill. Griffin Cork is Kyler. Calvin DiSilva is Ripley. And Curt McCkinstry is Amped. I have been, of course,
Thank
Jason
you.
Mehmel, your MC. You can tune into the next episode of Pages and Mages on July 5th. We're going to be going back to Candlekeep. The epicness continues. Same time, same place. Very exciting. Stay safe, stay well, and be brave. Onward, heroes.